everyone's different, right? We're all unique, we all have different needs, different challenge with and different gifts. And suddenly you're faced with something different than what you thought you were going to have with your child. It can be very scary, very daunting, very lonely. You think they're going to be involved in the Sunday school and they're going to be involved in the youth programs, and that through that you're going to stay involved in the church. And your peers are having children and those things are happening, and for you, they're not. And so you lose that sense of belonging.
When you have a child with disabilities, it is hard to be connected to a faith community. The ministries, even coffee hour, can be hard. And so a couple of families at St. John's had children with disabilities and really wanted to think about, what does an inclusive church look like? We thought, let's just do something, and the something we decided to do was to gather parents together for support once a month. Then we want to make sure those families stay connected, and maybe once they do that, they realize, hey, you know what, this parish, it would be comfortable for me to bring a child here on Sunday for Divine Liturgy and be loud, and they're going to accept me here.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day.
It has given us a place where we feel like we're understood. It's given us a collective voice where we can advocate for the things our children need within the life of the church. It's helped us to educate others about what it means to have autism or a certain disability, and it's an opportunity for our whole parish to also to grow and learn and show God's love in a very holistic way. That we're not going to get somewhere else. I mean, we've had amazing experiences with our school. We've had amazing experiences with these extracurriculars, but I want my child to know God, and she's going to know God through this ministry.
Pano, what does a cross remind you of?
A prayer.
A prayer, right, bravo. Father Luke said that Christuli, Jesus, is on here, and his arms are stretched because that's how much he loves us.
Every time I do my cross, I am watching, listening, and praying during the Divine Liturgy that we are celebrating. Yeah. Good job. Every time I do my cross.
First and foremost, the Orthodox Church is our home, and we want to make sure that everybody has a place at their home. So if that means making sure that their child is comfortable in church, whether that means that we are supporting them as caregivers, spiritually, financially, whatever we need to do, then we're going to try to make that happen.
The TEAM Belong Ministry is a little bit more focused on caregiver support. So our primary purpose is to bring the people who are caring for the people with disabilities together to learn from one another, to have special speakers come in and talk to us about different topics.
They get to kind of step aside and socialize and meet other parents and offer what they've been through and kind of make connections and reach out and share their own, struggles, their own successes, their own everything, and because they might be able to help somebody else and they might have gone through something similar. So to form those networks as parents is really what a lot of this is about, and knowing that they're not alone.
Pick Up Your Cross, it's a little more flipped. So now the focus is more on the children with the disabilities and providing them with experiences to learn our faith, providing them with experiences to socialize, with the side ministry being to the parents. They just work so beautifully together, and I'm so thankful to the Hellenic Foundation for funding both so that we can coordinate those efforts even more.
Year moving forward, we are going to be functioning as one and kind of working together and pulling all of our resources together to create opportunities for everybody. A lot of the families that participate do have extra expenses for therapies, for different medicines, and all of that. So we try to keep all of our events free, and the Hellenic Foundation is making sure that that happens. I'm waiting for more families to come. I'm hoping one day that we just have so many families, I have to do 2 days to accommodate, or 3 days, or a week long. And if you know of anybody, just help us, spread the word. And we want them to know that they are welcome and that they can come.
Who